Our next contest, ladies and gentlemen, will be fought in the 971 featherweight division. Please welcome our first fighter making his way to the blue corner. From Colombia, Eduardo MORA.
That music, I thought we were getting another dance show.
Well, I tell you what, the vibes continue to grow here. A little bit of salsa. Are we in the salsa land? And I expect nothing less. As 971 is showing its global roster now. Our first South American fighter of the night is Colombian Eduardo MORA, who does have extensive experience on this side of the world as a Braid FC and UAE Warriors veteran. At 33 years old, he feels he is coming into his prime, but he will have to make some adjustments after coming off a loss to Abdul Hussein on the UAE Warriors earlier this year. And look, Carl, I'm sure you've seen that fight. What adjustments would you like to see from Eduardo?
Honestly, it's just going to be an evolution of his skill set. My favorite thing about this kid, though, is that his nickname is El Burro, which means the donkey. Could that be that he kicks hard?
I'll leave that one to you, my friend.
I mean, that's just amazing to me. Bulk of his wins coming by way of decision. He's more than comfortable wherever the fight takes place, though. He's very, very well-rounded. But coming off a loss to Bulldog choke, it's kind of one of those things you just find yourself in and get stuck. It's quite rare.
Yeah.
Quite a rare thing to get choked out by. I was actually commentating that fight, and we had a bit of a debate about whether, what was the choke, because it was almost locked up in a rear naked choke fashion from the Bulldog choke position. And what that is, Andy, if you're not familiar with it, it's literally like the Big Brother headlock.
Yep.
Yeah, literally a Big Brother headlock. Yeah.
I've been in plenty of those. That lot.
And please welcome our second fighter making his way to the red corner, representing Egypt, AHMED, the Prince FARESS.
قلبي فارس ومش خايف أنا حاسس
21 wins, 21 stoppages for second Egyptian native of the night, the Prince Ahmed FARESS, who really has fought a who's who in this region of MMA over 29 fights in a span 14 years. The 33-year-old has looked in form as of late, and with 17 submissions on his record, you think if this one goes to ground, the smart money's going to be at FARESS.
But to back that up, he's got fluid and beautiful stand-up. He is not rushing for the takedown. When he gets down there, it's pretty much done. Like, he's very, very fluid in both aspects. Well, you notice as soon as he starts moving down around the cage, it looks like he's floating in there.
Yeah. Trains in Heroes Academy, based out of Dubai as well. You can see in his corner there is Coach Von Denaire. Also a former fighter of ONE and C, like Ahmed himself. So both of them have good experience, because like we said earlier, sometimes you turn to your corner when the fight's not going your way. You want somebody to give you the right strategy, the right advice, and he's got a good corner behind him, who have been in the big shows as well themselves.
Sport on ONE, he's fought on UAE Warriors, but again, as he said, it's been such an important promotion in this region, giving a platform, and look, for this guy to have such experience. But even tonight, this is a big fight for him.
Absolutely. And I heard somebody ask that at a press conference, I think they asked Kane Musa, does this fight feel different? Is this a big fight for you? And Kane said, every fight's a big fight.
Yeah.
When you're stood in there in a cage across from a worthy adversary, every fight matters.
He may have the Krusty the Clown hair, but he ain't joking around.
I'm glad you said that and not me.
Yeah.
Right? I love the throw. Style points.
I've opted to not braid it, as you often see a lot of fighters with longer hair do.
Yeah.
The 30th time entering a mixed martial arts cage for the Prince Ahmed FARESS. Will it be a successful night for this man? We're about to find out. Let's take a look at our tail of the tape. You see here, same age, We got FARESS with a few inches on height there, which might come into play. But also, look at here, a 10-centimeter reach advantage for AHMED FARESS. How will that come into play? Will it come into play? We're about to find out. Let's hand over to our MC, Grant Waters.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing these two 971 warriors once again. Fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 168 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 64 kilograms. He has a record of 9 wins with 6 losses. He represents Colombia. He is EDUARDO MORA. And fighting out of the red corner, this fighter stands 175 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 63.8 kilograms. He has a record of 21 wins with 8 losses. He represents Egypt. He is AHMED, the Prince FARESS. Your referee in charge of the action is Helmi Landosi.
Helmi back in charge for this contest. 5th fight here on the card at 971 FC at the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai. Andy Shepherd, Evan O'Reilly and Carl Keller on the call for this one. We are underway. Eduardo Mora in the black, AHMED FARESS in the silver.
Look for a lot of feints to come out of FARESS.
And you instantly see that the length advantage that FARESS has.
Yeah, you can just touch with that jab. Mora, elected to start out with the kicks, his longer range weapons.
Big looking guy, FARESS, isn't he?
Yeah.
Mora with some interesting windmill punches there, trying to just close the distance.
Yeah, he's going to have to. He'd be wise to try to draw the strikes out of FARESS and follow up on his way in.
A lot of lateral movement there from Mora.
Well, we've seen in the last fight, obviously FARESS has got some great grappling. Finished the fight with a choke, standing choke up against the cage. But so far he's electing to strike.
Mora's been busy here in the opening minute. A lot of feints, switching stances, just trying to find a way to close that distance.
Yeah, nice stirred jab there.
Mora has got 3 knockouts on his record, has got stopping power.
A lot of jinks and feints there for Mora early on.
His last 2 wins did come by first round stoppage, so he does like to finish things efficiently.
FARESS, though, looks like he's just, downloading the data, watching the movement, seeing if there's anything that Mora shows him in terms of opportunities.
When you're giving up such size and length, oh! Straight left.
Not even a wins from Mora, though.
How much is that kind of strike going to make Mora think in terms of closing the distance?
You can see with the height, Mora's kind of winging in shots a little bit. I think he's kind of worried that it's going to be hard to get inside and get close to him.
But also you're fighting a submission specialist, so even if you go to ground and negate that length advantage, you're in a dangerous zone.
Yeah. FARESS looks very relaxed, though. Mora's moving a lot, but FARESS is just watching and waiting for his opportunities. When he steps in, he's just catching him with that stiff jab.
FARESS is just very smooth in his footwork. Look at that, constant, just small adjustments on the range, in and out.
Absolutely.
We're heading towards the middle part of this opening round. Do you think that big left hand from FARESS is enough to impress the judges in terms of damage thus far?
If it's going to be the most significant strike of the round, absolutely.
Yeah. The danger always is just waiting for that big shot, though.
Ooh, there we are!
Just like that!
And FARESS got clipped.
Say it.
Overhand right from Eduardo Mora, and now he's raining down the blows. Dangerous position here for the Prince.
FARESS is still moving, though. He's still moving, so he looks active.
Referee looking closely. Can FARESS regroup from that?
The key here is to stay active. Don't give the referee an opportunity to stop the fight.
And did Mora expel a whole bunch of energy there, thinking he had the finish?
But now we're moving into the place where FARESS feels the most comfortable.
Yep. You're in his world now.
He's got a lockdown position on the leg there.
It's one way to get a takedown.
How much did that strike take out of AHMED FARESS? Can he recover enough in the next 2 minutes to stay out of danger?
I'd say he's quite recovered, to be honest with you. If you can take that onslaught, have the wherewithal to get a lockdown, like Evan said, which is more from the 10th planet system of grappling. He's already looking for a sweep here.
Electric
He's going to get that sweep.
Electric chair sweep, very nice.
But I tell you what, Eduardo Mora did land a huge strike to take down AHMED FARESS, but now he's certainly in a position he does not want to be in with over 1.5 minutes left to go in this opening round.
Yeah, you can see nice top pressure as well here from FARESS. And again, just being the bigger guy, that's not maybe where MORA wants to be. He's more of a striker himself, so let's see what he has on the ground to get himself out of his position.
Submissions on the resume of Ahmed FARESS.
And you can see that that left shoulder of FARESS just putting that pressure on the carotid artery of MORA.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's trained with the likes of the Egyptian zombie Islam Reda over
MORA's
the years.
doing well though. MORA's doing well to start recovering his guard.
A minute and change left here, and MORA just keeping in this fight and out of danger.
Yeah.
Does look like FARESS is trying to pass.
I'd like to see MORA try and get that left leg into a butterfly hook just to try and elevate the hips of FARESS, maybe try and get himself to his feet.
Full mount you have now for FARESS.
That's
Is he
not
going to
good.
posture up and go to work here?
Explosion, but he's going to
Nice
give up his
work.
Not
back.
the place you want to be. Not the place you want to be with FARESS on your back here. This is his bread and butter.
MORA's turning though. FARESS is staying like a, you know,
He did the right
backpack
thing there,
on.
but it was packed in.
and again, this position we talked about earlier, flatten him out. Whoa, MORA's doing a great job of
Oh, he
reversing
hit
the position.
reverse. He literally just put that in reverse.
MORA's a real gamer, isn't he?
Eduardo MORA really having some success in staying out of danger on the ground. I don't think a lot of it has expected that when it just went to ground.
Not with the way the grappling exchanges were going there anyway.
The guy's right in front of us now.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. How do you think the judges have scored
I
this
knew
round?
you were going to say that. I was just thinking the same
Who's
thing
put us on the
myself.
spot with what the judges are thinking, Andy? We
Yeah.
are not judges. Chose this role for a reason.
It is a good question though, because both guys had very good grappling positions there.
2 massive knockdowns.
But was the biggest strike from Eduardo MORA?
Yes.
Was the most damage from Eduardo MORA?
Neither guy's really too messed up. I mean, you don't really see any visible damage. Here comes the replay.
Oh, there's
That was a
big
strike
shot.
from Eduardo, and that surprised a lot of us, including Ahmed FARESS.
Dipped in.
Just look at the feet position though, FARESS, when he landed. He was very square when he punched, and that made him fall. I don't think it was necessarily that he was, you know, very badly stunned. I think it looked like more of his
It
foot
was
position.
a beautiful shot, though, from MORA. He dipped in like he was going for that takedown. Even took the left hand low, came way over the top with the right.
The opening flurry, I think, from Eduardo MORA looked like some windmill punches, but now after seeing that, we know what he was looking for. Head down, swing to the rafters, and it paid off. Again, we don't know how the judges scored that one. It could have gone either way. I don't think any man can sit back and go, hey, I've got one in the can.
Both fighters calm, composed, off their stools, ready to go.
What it does as well is it's going to say to FARESS, look, I have power. You're going to have to respect it.
And gents, 9-7-1 is picking up.
Absolutely. It's been going since the very start. MORA not wasting any time
We
here.
have great to work.
Just throwing punches galore to open round number 2 here in Dubai.
Very, very contrasting guards there. Low and open from FARESS, high and tight from MORA.
Oh!
Ooh, spinning back fist connects.
FARESS has this karate background, and we see that in his striking, a nice open style, looking for points.
He does have a lot of wild, flashy movements. Selfishly, I want to see him throw something.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Eduardo MORA does hit like a donkey.
Yeah.
There's the nickname.
Well, he just threw a spinning back kick as well. Straight up donkey. El burro. Sounds a lot cooler.
It definitely does. But right now, Ahmed FARESS just used that 10 centimeters of extra reach to his advantage.
Fight's starting to look a bit like the sort of first half of the first round. Back to a similar sort of position and tempo to the fight. It'd be interesting to see if either one wants to take it to the ground.
I feel some confidence growing in Eduardo MORA. He knows he's got the power to lay down Ahmed.
Yeah.
Once again, a spinning back kick from El Toro.
And the interesting thing is, both on the feet and on the ground, both fighters have had moments of success. So both will be thinking, I can do something here. There's not a clear, you know, gap in either position for fighters.
We talk about this being the 30th fight of Ahmed FARESS. This is the 17th, 18th fight of Eduardo MORA's career. Both men highly experienced.
Oh, that's done! Straight left hand does it for Ahmed FARESS.
30th fight, 22nd win of the career of the Prince of Ahmed FARESS. What?
MORA back to his
a
feet, but somebody needs to keep an
knockdown.
eye on him. He is still wobbly on his feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take one more look at this.
Look at this left hand.
Whoa.
Stepped straight through that shot. Watch his entire body turn over on it.
Boom.
Left
There it
heel
is.
turned out, left hip turned through, left shoulder forward. Bang. direct to target.
I think we're going to have a competition tonight for knockout of the night. That's our second most spectacular knockout we've seen here, and this is just our 5th fight of the night.
After
What
such
a performance.
such an evenly matched fight.
Do you think that Eduardo Mora was lulled into some confidence from his success in the early rounds?
I'd say it was just a beautiful shot, to be honest with you. His guard was up. He knew it was coming. He knows he's in a fight. I mean, it was. Now, AHMED does have this calm style to him, right? And he didn't really turn the speed up to that level, but he cranked it.
We saw it in the first round as well. Mora was moving a lot. FARESS was sort of staying fairly quietly, waiting for his moment for that big shot, and Mora walked onto the end of it.
A man so well known for his submissions, in his 30th fight, pulls out his 5th knockout of his career. What a beautiful thing to see.
Well, we can see he's also got power in those hands.
Well, let's make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 30 seconds of the second round, we have a winner by way of knockout from Egypt, AHMED, the Prince FARESS.
This night is growing into an absolute beast of a mixed martial arts event. 30th fight of AHMED FARESS' career, and a stunning highlight reel knockout for the Prince. And I tell you what, we just saw a knockout.
And 9-1. 75, I was the best. I'm the best.
I mean, these two heavyweights coming up,